Hi, are you a new clothing brand that has great designs and great products, and you need to take product pictures to market your products, but you can't afford a photo studio and you just can't find the right area in your workspace without having a distracting background? Are you new to YouTube? You have great ideas for your videos, but can't find the perfect place in your home or in your apartment to take your videos without the background being distracting. Or you want to go outside, but you know you can't control the environment, or the temperature is too hot or too cold. What do you do? Well, for free 99, let Unfiltered Passion show you how to set up your own photo and video area for free 99. Yo, it's your boy Peg. We back again. Just wanted to do a quick video for you guys. Talk about the video and photography setup that I have. So if you're a clothing brand, streetwear brand, or you're in any kind of business, screen printing, and you want to set up a area to take photos, to do, product photos or client photos, just have photos of people wearing your clothes or yourself wearing your clothes, however you want to do it. Now, when you're just starting out and you're on a budget, I know for me, myself, it wasn't because I was trying to cut anybody else, because really I was on a budget. So therefore, I couldn't afford a photographer. So I had to purchase my own camera, but I needed an area to take photos living in New York. And in the winter, it's freezing cold outside. And you're taking pictures of shirts and stuff like that. You don't want to be standing outside. And obviously you don't want to be paying for studio time and stuff like that, because every dollar counts and every penny is important. So what I did was I first bought, I think it's a Fibertech package from Amazon.com, about under $300, and it came with a stand, and it came with these 3 studio lights here. And these lights break down and comes with a bag, and it can go in a bag and all that kind of stuff. But it came with these 3 softbox lights, I believe they're called, that if you see any of my pictures for Unfiltered Passion on Instagram, this is pretty much the setup I'm using here. Well, these 3 lights are what I'm using. Now, the stand I started with this basement, as you guys know, was initially pitch black dark for the most part, other than 2 lights, and filled with a whole bunch of basement type junk. You buy stuff and you just throw it downstairs. So at the time when I wanted to start taking pictures, I actually had to set it up upstairs in my kitchen. There was a kind of a blank wall, empty space, and I set up the Fibertech system with the frame, and it came with a black backdrop and a white backdrop, and I just used that for the first few times I took photos inside. And it was pretty easy to set up. It took maybe about 15-20 minutes to set that up, but I stumbled on a video on YouTube that talked about setting up a permanent thing. So that's pretty much what I want to show you guys right now. And pretty much what I did was pretty much don't use the frame and the backdrop that came with the Fibertech. This is what I did down having the basement area. I actually just $40 in Home Depot, I set up this bar right here. And so all I needed to do was went to Home Depot, purchased 1/2-inch galvanized pipe nipples. So on this side it's 2 3-inches, 1 6-inch nipple, half-inch nipple, 2 elbows, and a back plate. And obviously the same thing here. It's probably dark, but here on the other side, formulated it, changed the way it's set up, but pretty much the same thing. 2 3-inch nipples and 1 6-inch, and then I purchased this conduit. I think this is a 10-foot conduit, and these clips here. These clips are $1 each. I think the 2-inch nipples, the 3-inch nipples are about $2. The 6-inch nipple is $3, and the back plate actually $6 for a pack of 2, and the conduit was about $8. So I think about $40 all in. And I have the paper up here. Here's my backdrop paper, and I have a few different colors that I purchased from B&H here in New York, and shipping is pretty quick. Being in New York, so I get it usually the next day. But yeah, this is my setup, so it's out of the way. I don't have to worry about setting up the stands and setting up the frame and setting up the pieces anymore. Pretty much load some paper on here and just pull it down, and then I have a backdrop. So no, I don't think you guys need me to show you how it works, because if you look at any of my other videos, I've been using the orange lately, but I also have different colors. I have a red backdrop, and I have olive green, which I think I'm gonna start using going forward next. I haven't used that one, and then I think I have the green for king in the frame, kind of like what you see on like the reality shows where they're standing and you see like a city background moving back and forth. That's used. I think it's tech green is the one I use. This is the one I bought for king, but I've never used that. So that's pretty much my setup. For about 40 bucks, you could get the tools you need to at least start having a frame. And I have it set up, because my basement is unfinished and these beams are exposed. I have it set up here, but it can also go into your ceiling if you have that available, or into the wall, however you want to do it. But if you're interested, if you can't do this kind of setup, then there's still, like I said, the Fivitech Studio Pro, I believe. That was under $300, and it comes with the frames, and it's pretty lightweight, but it comes with the bag, so it can travel. And I also purchased, probably was dark as hell now, yeah, and I still haven't gotten rid of these clothes yet. And I also purchased a boom light. I think that was about $40, $50. That's the overhead light, but I don't really use that often. I usually use that to light up the background occasionally if I'm doing a photo. And then I bought a reflector for $30, something else I really don't use that much. Obviously so many different moving parts with having a brand, a clothing brand, and then starting to get into the screen printing side. So just wanted to show you guys that. And then I also got this new toy, and actually saw Homer Simpson with this. Now, I don't know about you guys. Filming these videos is hella easy. I have no problem filming videos. I have hundreds and hundreds of hours of video just recording, and I let it run. The hard part is not the filming part. The hard part is editing. Editing is a pain in the freaking behind. And if you're anything like me, you stumble and mess up about 18 million times. So now when I take the video to Premiere, I'm sitting there and I have to watch all of this video and try to figure out, okay, which part is the good section, or at least where did I start over. Saw Homer Simpson and his brother with this, and I got one. So I'm going to start using this bad boy every time I start a new take. Well, I'm holding the camera with one hand because I'm just too lazy to put it on the stand. But every time I start a new take, clapboard, I need to get a dry erase marker to start using it. But now all I have to do when I'm scrubbing through videos prayerfully is look for this, and now I know I'm at the new section. So this was about $10, $11 on Amazon also. So super excited to start using this. And that's pretty much it. Just wanted to show you guys that setup, and you can start having a backdrop for your video and for your photography. And I'll probably do another video showing kind of my camera. You're not interested in that. But listen, thank you guys so much. If you have any questions specifically about this setup or how to set up your own, just put your question in the comment section. If there's something specifically you want me to cover or go into more detail, just let me know in the comment section. Subscribe, share, like, have a freaking ball. Have a good weekend, have a good day. See you guys next time. Out.